day, good people that are finding year of the vibrant Stealing Game Bravo Day phenomenal cars. You know me as the man who is excited because next Saturday, I'm sorry, I guess if you're thinking about the weeks as weeks at the end of this coming week, it will be a Saturday again, and that will be Christmas in July, and that will be OC Revolution, so get excited for it. It should be a grand time. Speaking of, OC champion Gorey will be going one-on-one with Poka tonight in a 30-minute Iron Man Extreme Rules match. You gotta imagine, that's a tough match. Just, what, 6 days before your title defense? Could catch an injury, terrible things could happen. That would be quite unfortunate indeed. However, I'm sure nobody here is hoping for that to happen. We got a whole lot on the card tonight, so we're gonna hop right into it in just a moment's notice. But there is one match on this card that we don't know what it will be, because we have a wheel to spin. So without further ado, how about we do just that? Mute that for me real quick, and then get me ready for this, because I realized I should have opened it already, but here, let me go over here. Okay, there we go. I promise you guys, I can read simple instructions. Just like we're about to find out and read off of the board what our tag team match will be tonight. So if you would like to come along with me, and you'll see a world of with the stars. Tag team turmoil. Alright, let's find out what kind of tag team match we're having, or rather, it might just be a normal 25-minute at most tag team match. We saw the Scheme team get taken by, I need to actually replace number 4 with the image that I have ready for them. Hot Topic, who made a stunning return and took a big victory. Let's spin to see what we have tonight. It is. I didn't click stop, I clicked spin again. Mystery Team number 3. Oh, Mystery Team number 3 actually appeared like 3 times on this board at one time. Along with... Come on, Clea and Alice. Mystery Team number 3 will go 2-on-2 rather with Clea and Alice in a standard tag team matchup tonight. Who is Mystery Team number 3? You'll find out in just a moment's time. Let's get to the show. Let me get back over there real quick. Let me actually set up this match real quick. Okay, the show is set. I will admit that, like, getting these, I need to also make sure I replace number 3 and number 4 on the board after the show. That's a reminder for me in editing. When you're seeing this right now, replace it. But I will say, the ones that are coming up matching up with some very fun, like, people. Because, you know, like, Hot Topic were once, you know, known as real flops, but they went up against the team that is currently flopping the most in the division. This is another interesting little bout between two folks. We will see it later, but for right now, we gotta see if our next competitor is ready for March 7th. As the stars go black. Today is day 499. When midnight strikes tonight, if it hasn't strictly striked for so many people, I guess we do it by time of where we are right now, which is New York City. Right now, we are at 499 days. When the clock strikes midnight, she will hit 500 with that championship. Something I didn't think we would ever see. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. When Racket of Psalm hit 427, I was like, we'll never see another title reign for going for as long as this. Little did we know that one was in the process of when their title reign had ended. March was just barely at like 60 or so days, I think. Maybe not even that. I think when they lost, March was at like 1 day, right? She had she had won it later that night. That's so fascinating. The night that Racket of Psalm lost their title reign, their title streak, was on March's birthday, the day that she began hers. It's almost as if they had did like a trading places moment. That's very fun. Almost 500 days though, March 7th, who will be facing off against you tonight? That's Athena's music. But it's Sayori this time. Athena, I know is not here tonight, is busy, but apparently Polonia is with Sayori. They talked together for a while. I mean, they used to be friends, or I think they maybe still are friends. I'm not sure how much a mecha can make friends, not for nothing. I will say, Polonia is really feeling himself tonight, apparently. is apparently really feeling himself, not for nothing. Anywho, Polonia is here maybe to support Sayori. And I think that's really good for at least the mindset of Sayori here tonight. Polonia, very, very excited to be here, and it's weird because like we've kind of seen a more stoic Polonia in the past when he was with Sandrone, when apparently she kind of took custody back of Polonia. These two, however, look very happy together. And I think Sayori might just be happy to have her friend back. Win or lose, she's got a buddy here tonight as one-on-one. Athena before her. Tonight, they are starting with some real grabs, and March, to no surprise, gets the advantage here. Punching Sayori right into the corner. Tossing her to the side, off of the ropes. Goodness gracious, look at this. Right into a... Ooh, thought she was going for a pinfall there. Not the case. So far, early doors in this matchup. March is in a strong advantage. Sayori unable to roll out of the way of that, and instead caught it to the back. Honestly, might be a little bit more painful. And look at the combinations here, though, by Sayori. Backhand and a clothesline. A little bit of aggression. We know that she's been training a lot with Athena. Nobody better at this juncture to train you against March 7th than the one who has pinned her this year. The one who has pinned her this year. These two have started off with graps. They've already led to exchanging blows. And I'm going to tell you what, I personally think Sayori needs to come out on top of this early. We saw what Athena was able to do, and that was just very strongly go against March 7th over and over and over and over and over again. Did not give her a moment to breathe. You give March a moment to breathe, she will fight. She even said, come on, hit me one more, hit me baby, one more time, and hit her one more time. Hold on a second, Sayori actually might get the advantage here. I'm unsure. Oh man, no, it's dead even between the two. I think Sayori actually came out on top in terms of not the stamina bar, I'm sorry. In terms of the bar of your signature bar. Hold on a minute. That momentum, and she's still going for these shots, and a clothesline again. She, in terms of vitality, is a little bit less than March right now, but she is starting to work her down. Double axe right to the back of the neck. We know. Ooh! Little dragon cutter. Sayori kips up, but does not take the advantage right afterwards. So it uses that signature bar and pays for it, admittedly. Pin. Early doors. One. Just one. March, I think doing a little check there, saying, okay, she still got some. She still got a little something. Caught her with a Hurricane Rana. Actually, didn't think she was gonna catch that, but she sure did. March able to stop her from jumping off the ropes. Who better than March 7th, dropping Sayori right on that neck, and there's nothing Sayori can do, as she is stunned, and she's going for a trailblaze right on the neck. That's one, that's two, and she does burn resiliency. You gotta imagine March has a smile on her face after the tough fight she had against Yukiko. It was a brawl she had against Yukiko this past Friday. Sayori however, is struggling. If she is somehow, some way is able to mount a comeback here, it will be a miracle because right now March is decimating her, rolling out of the ring. March running away. That being said, we have seen, oh, going after the knee. We have seen, and rage is up, which is not a terrible idea. Now you gotta do just everything you can at this point. Suplex position into a neck breaker. But Sayori's so worn down from the first, I don't even want to say first half of this fight. It might be the first 2/3 of this fight at this point. Able to push March out of the way. March able to block that knee though. Sayori still surviving, if just barely, but getting rolled on the outside. Remember, there are no countouts. They can fight out here as long as they want to. If you're Sayori, I think you want to keep it out here as long as you can. Able to hopefully get some reversals on March. But once again, the longer you stay out here, the more damage you might take, as Sayori might already be gasping and trying to tap out here. No, does survive. March, it looks like maybe want to even take a page out of Yukiko's book saying, I'm going to make sure that my opponent, oh my gosh, Sayori, my opponent, hold on, a shot to the face, and a Pele kick. March down, but certainly not out. March still has a strong advantage in this fight, popped up and sent down. March doesn't even know what kind of match she will have at AV Mania. A lot of that will depend on the number of competitors in the match. Sayori saying, I need to go high risk, high reward, did catch her. She was kind of flailing in midair, but on the very end of it was able to catch her with a clothesline. Sayori at the very least still has a chance, still has a fighting chance. Steps into the ring as March was trying to move away and instead does hit the Hangman's Haiku. Center of the ring. March's hat has been targeted throughout this match. I don't know if that's going to be enough for resiliency here. No. Sayori is going to have to work up the signature, but that's a tough call against a March 7th who has a signature and a finisher on the ready. But she reversed the finisher! Sayori reversing the finisher in the last second! And another Hangman's Haiku back to back! Wait! 1, 2. No. We have seen Sayori come back in big matches like this. Big kick right to the head. Combination by Sayori. Low DDT. Keep in mind, remember. You have to remember. Oh, steps back in, but didn't step into danger. March, however, back up on the ropes. Caught her into a bulldog. Oh my gosh. Wheelbarrow bulldog. March climbs up to the middle rope. There is an opportunity, big splash though, and that honestly might be enough. That might be it to put Sayori away. 1, 2, and that's all she. Oh no! No, hold on a minute. Hold on a second, double stomp. March so close to working about another signature. Sayori stops her at the last junction. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If she had hit that move, it could have been over, but it still might be over right now because March just robbed Sayori of her last hope, reversing the signature as Sayori gets walked to the corner, and it's all over. Everyone, the comeback miracle ends as she's boarding. The Astral Express gets reversed! Sayori still has hope! Off the ropes, dropkick lands! March rolling, she's starting to get a little desperate here. Sayori again goes top, doesn't waste any time, elbow drop to March! Sayori was out of this match, and just like that, she's back in. It brings me back to that visage, that moment where we saw Sayori bleeding, busted open, but still victorious after a massive gauntlet eliminator. Tonight there is no blood, but there may be hope. Yanking that leg back, March 7th in dire straits, but able to get out. Both of these ladies have a finisher. March using that in-ring IQ, saying, hey, let me get here. Wait, tripped up. She touches the wrong moment. Hangman's Haiku. No shot. 1, 2. She's going to be. Oh my gosh, she's going to Mania! Oh my gosh, she's going to Mania! Dude, I'm shaking. I cannot believe that. I was ready to call Sayori had a great comeback, but in the end, she was not able to get the job done. March taunted at the wrong time. She said, come on, get in here, tried to incite Sayori. Look at Polonia, so excited for Sayori. As, ladies and gentlemen, roll the graphic. Sayori is going to Mania. Y'all. That was absolutely March's own fault too. Because March had a finisher ready. Sayori, as she saw March doing that taunt, she pushed her on the way in. March lost her footing because she was just in that knee bar on the outside. And when she was able to get her footing again, she was already being turned around and a Hangman's Haiku hit. I cannot believe Sayori was able to come back. Going a step back, I should be able to believe it. I should be able to believe it because we've seen her do incredible things like this before. Tonight was a miracle. Athena's win was a back and forth showcase that turned out to be Athena's dominance. Tonight, it was Sayori's resilience and her never say die attitude, because I honestly thought it was over when she hit that middle rope splash. She's going to Mania. Give me the stars. Good for the girl. That's crazy. Speaking of crazy, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for, I was gonna say a tale as old as time. That's not exactly correct. That's not exactly correct, but it is a one-on-one, a match that I think is a long time in the making. These two have skated past each other having a one-on-one match for a while. Tonight, they are both cleared to compete as of this past Friday, so tonight, they finally do battle. It is Miu, it is Mavuika, and it is on as I plug in my headset because it's about to die. I can't believe that Sayori's going to Mania, actually. So when I said I can't believe Athena's going to Mania, during the match I was like, oh yeah, Athena might go to Mania, that's crazy. During this match, I didn't get up until late because I didn't think there was a chance. I truly and sincerely didn't think there was a chance. Sayori reversed the finisher, and that from there she was like, I can do this. Hit two Hangman's Haikus, reversed the Astral Express. That was also a moment where if it had happened, it was over. Man. What a match. But I think these two have the ability to do something special as well. Miu is tripping, but you know what? We do appreciate her a little bit more. I know that she's been frustrated with her performance now, but not as frustrated as she was with it before. We'll see if she's able to get the victory here tonight against the Pyro Archon. Mavukia. Hey, best of luck to you. These two were in a match. I think this whole thing started in a qualifying match. It might have been at Queen, not Queen of the Ring, the Royal Crown tournament. They've kind of been in a lot of qualifying matches, just missing each other in like gauntlet eliminators. Tonight, they finally go one-on-one. I know I've talked to the Pyro Archon. She's like, excellent, thank you for this match. She has a great deal of respect for Miu. Miu does very much appreciate, Mavuika does very much appreciate Miu, appreciate what she's able to do in the ring, and she brings out the best in her. I don't know if that's true. I think the best we've seen from Mavuika is hitting that That nasty kick to Mondo through a barricade, that was insane. Never forget that. Miu, her best goes all the way back to the first on the road to AV Mania, not for nothing. One-on-one against Junko in a Hell in a Cell match. These two, I'm sorry, look at that. Pyro Archon very much hyped up, fired up, no pun intended. As these two are now grappling early, kicking early. I'm going to tell you what is a hard match to follow, what we just saw, Sayori going to Mania, shockingly enough. If you were watching that match and you were a Sayori fan, you were probably the entire first, like, 2/3 of that match, you were like, oh, dang it, she's not ready. And March is going to just blow through another one. Sayori at the last second said, I'm not like everyone else. I'm not like Elfelt. I'm not like Miu. I'm Sayori. And that Hangman's Haiku proved it here tonight. Miu. Still got a little old Miu in her with that twerking moonsault. Does not hit though. As a Pyro Archon. Lifts her up. Miu with the reversal. Bulldog. Here's the thing, when we saw them in a triple threat match, they kind of targeted each other and took each other out of that match. I believe Verosika was the one who won that at the end. Tonight, off the ropes. Ooh, hold on a minute. Miu, not sure-footed there and just trying to desperately to recover, get some move on. Just a double axe to the back of the Pyro Archon. Motorcycle Mommy catches Miu out of the sky and drops her down. We know she's a good DPS. Tonight she's certainly going to try and prove it, just stepping on the back of Miu. I am sure half of chat would want that to happen to them as well. We will continue though. Miu getting her arm wrenched. Miu honestly was very strong in the start here and still could be very strong going forward. Missing the cheeks. Popped up last time, was able to turn that into a bulldog this time. No such luck. Oh, hold on a minute. Mavukia is not having a good time, though. Had to take her time getting back up. Miu, oh, wait. I was going to say missed, but did catch her with a knee on the way down. I don't know if that was completely intentional. And Miu, you might need to get your glasses back on because her foot was clearly under the ropes. And we've seen taunts ruin somebody's chances in a match just earlier. That being the illustrious March 7th, taunted at the wrong place, wrong time. Stomp the arm, nobody's home. Big chop. Into the ropes. Forces her down. Stomp to the arm. And yanks that arm right back down. Miu off of the ropes. A big body splash. Hold on a minute. Miu is starting to light her up. Leg drop right afterwards. Hold on, Miu. Standing up the Pyro Archon into that butterfly bomb. The butterfly effect lands. As the gorgeous girl genius looks to put away the Pyro Archon. Quick, no, she reversed the... I didn't even know that was a reversal opportunity. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. And with that, she is not too happy running at Miu. Clothesline with a reckless abandon and just stomping Miu out in the corner. Miu able to get the foot up. Responding, returning fire. I don't know who she was aiming for there, but whoever it was, she sure got him good. That invisible person in this triple threat match, she got him good. Not just one clothesline, not two. With such force, it's 3. Mavukia up to the top rope. Unsure of what she's gonna do here. Oh my gosh! Rift War. Okay, 1, 2. I was gonna say Miu did not have resiliency, and that finisher actually did completely even this matchup out. Pyro Archon removing the turnbuckle here. Interesting call from her, not something I would expect. Stomp there. Clothesline. Clyde trying to fix that turnbuckle. Look at the power though. Deadlift into that Fisherman's Buster. Cheeks don't hit. Oh my gosh, outside the ring. That same Claymore that we saw Mondo get put through a barricade with as Miu's getting tossed back in the ring, and suddenly the Pyro Archon has turned this entire match around. Up and around, and she's riding the spirit waves. 1, 2, Miu burns. Miu, this matchup was yours up until the finisher got reversed, and that's exactly what happened in the previous match. One reverse finisher can tell the tale of an entire match. And it looks like that may be the case here tonight. Slap to the face. Miu trying desperately to work her way back up in this battle. When I say it ain't over yet, it ain't over yet. She's going for it again. Last time it didn't work out. This time, she lands all of that twerking moonsault. Gorgeous girl genius walking around, knows that it's no DQ, so I'm not entirely sure what she was going for. She's also removing turnbuckles. Both of them trying to do something a little unsavory here tonight. Has her on the ropes, and Miu sends her not outside. Look at that! So, honestly, subverted my expectations too. And you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You have to chill. Middle rope. Body splash. But it has been enough to work up the finisher again. Last time, didn't work out in her favor. If it hits this time, she might win the match. Mavuika does not have resiliency built up. Into the corner. And she land. No, my gosh! She does it again! The Pyro Archon was ready for her finisher, drop kicked her literally out of mid-air to make sure she didn't land it. That's crazy. That's low-key terrifying. Miu, and you can see the frustration building, just kicking Mavuika right in the head. Off the ropes, went for a frog splash, nobody's home. Mavuika able to roll out of the way, stands her right back up. And here's the dangerous part for Miu. She has opportunity, she has the things she can do to win this matchup, but the Pyro Archon does as well, as if this move lands. Oh, and it looks like it is. Miu, the life looked like it was draining from her eyes. And it might have. 1, 2. She still got life. She still got life. I thought girl just got sent to the Night Kingdom. But she may now. No, reverse the finisher. Miu finally gets on her feet on that one. Rolls out of the way. Caught her. Reversed into that butterfly effect. Pinfall. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. That might be enough for resiliency. That's 1. That's 2. It is anybody's match again. And Miu is the one with the advantage. She has the finisher. She may be calling for it. She may be the winner here tonight. She hasn't been able to land it all night. This time, it finally hits. Right on the temple. She was a back and forth match, but Miu is victorious. Oh my gosh. The rage from Miu, I can feel it. It was palpable. The audience is feeling it too, as a big boot sends Miu down. Okay, they're kind of tearing now, actually. They are tearing. This is really a match of two people who you can tell know each other's movesets, have studied each other's movesets, because there is a little bit of, I don't even want to say it's a friendly rivalry, a rivalry rather anymore. It is a heated rivalry between these two on the ropes. Last time, Miu was able to get her. This time, Mavuika says, no. Get over the top. Lifts her up, deadlift powerbomb, and it does land. Miu in danger. Again, what is Mavuika thinking here? Miu able to scurry from behind and sends the Pyro Archon to the side. Miu, is she thinking about count-out victory? It's a question on everybody's minds. We've seen count-outs. We saw a count-out in the main event this past Friday. Knee strike, no! Was it a knee strike? I'm not even sure from this angle what that was. It was almost like a sit-out, like, flatliner, or it might have been a knee to the face. It could have been some sort of code breaker. If Miu doesn't get back out, I actually think this could end by count-out. It's going to be close. Count of 7. She's slowly getting up to her feet. Clyde taking a second there to say, okay, hold on. You got this. Count of 8. Miu, you better turn around. You better turn around. She again celebrating at the wrong place at the wrong time. That might be the story of this night. Because for the second time, it may have cost somebody in their match, as our Pyro Archon may be ready to hit a big-time Claymore to Miu. Her eyes are glossed over. She tried to roll her up. She tried to bait her in and roll her up. Not the case. Miu still able to get a reversal off. Hold on a minute. Goes underneath. Drop kick. Doesn't land. Miu stunned. Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup over. It is all she wrote. Into the ropes as she's riding. No, she didn't ride the spirit waves. Did not ride the spirit waves. Miu able to actually counter. But gets caught with an overhand strike. And Mavuika saying, come on, hit me. Keep going again. I'm a wail at you. When Miu able to get a chop. Mavuika, shot to the face. The back and forth, again, not so back and forth. Miu, you are gonna have to block one of these shots. Oh, she's out cold. She is out cold. She's getting dragged over to the ropes. And I'm pretty sure she's going for the rift way again. No, she's just saying, hey, you know what? I'm putting you down. 1, 2, and that honestly is enough. She got the job done. Hey, the back and forth here tonight, I think Mavuika realized, okay, no, she knows my moves at this point. There's no shot. But, friendly little, no, never mind. Come on, Miu. Hey, that was a great match. No need to be a poor sport about it. Come on. It's one loss, but I guess Miu's been doing a whole lot of losing lately is the problem. Miu a little disrespect to Mavuika. I hate to be that guy. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is rough for the girlie. Give me a couple stars. Oh, thank you. Let's go and exit real quick. Those two had a great match. That being said, I'm gonna go get a burger real quick. But first, I gotta tell you guys about this match. As the stars go, goodness gracious, I got a burger that I'm prepared to eat, and it's gonna be delicious. But tonight, Poka is here. Poka, a man who I would say there's a little bit of a mixed opinion on. But you know, the Poka can, you know, do something that I would like to happen. I'd be okay with Poka. Poka has, I believe, tried to work with the security team. Wants to kind of make up for the blunder that happened where Tina actually got attacked. Got attacked by the green little ghost thing, which hopefully we're not gonna ever see again. That's for the best personally. Tonight wants to make up for it by accepting a match that I said, hey, do this for me, and all was forgiven on that part. And you know what? That's exactly what's going on. So you know what? Thank you, Poka. Big appreciation. Big appreciation. Now don't. In fact, you could lose. Losing's fine here. You are fighting the OC champion, but like most notably, I don't want to say destroy the OC champion. Look, do I get along with the OC champion? Anywho, today is a great day. Poka debut in the AWE. Can you imagine if he beats the OC champion? It is a 30-minute Iron Man match, so go and grab your food, your drink. I will be grabbing a burger in a second. It's a leftover burger. I'm gonna heat it up for about 30 seconds. During this matchup, you know, it'll be good. In fact, you know when the best time to get it is? When nothing important is going on in the match. So, now's the perfect time to get it, so I'll be right back. Alright, man, I love being bitter. my god, it was good to, man, I came back here and all I see is Gorey getting whooped. That sounds good to me. When I was leaving, I was like, bum, bum, ba, da, da, dum, ba, da, bum, 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 bum. That's a good song, Poka guy. That's a nice song. Anywho, should I talk about Gorey? Yeah, okay, let me be, I really should buy some, like, unbiased commentary glasses. That needs to be on my list on my Amazon list right now in my cart. It's not, but it probably should be. Let's talk about it, though. Poka currently getting stomped out by the OC champion. OC champion, it seems to be almost desperate to prove, I don't want to say prove herself, I want to say prove something, I guess to herself, because there's not really much to be proved to anybody else. This is a woman who won the OC championship, won matches to get to that match, and beat Rinka one-on-one. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, the more, like, first of all, Buckle Bomb was intense right there. Secondly, I feel like the more Gorey, I don't even want to say doubts herself, but maybe, you know, thinks lightly of herself, the worse things get. The more, ooh, okay, got out of the way. The more likely it is that Gorey will, like, say something that will, you know, make somebody upset. Which she's done to me on multiple occasions. I gotta keep it a buck with you. I think a couple of weeks ago I said I really don't like that Gorey. And for the most part, it was satire. I don't think it's satire anymore. Hey, her staff that's here right now, Via and Rose, I like them. They're all right. What is Poka doing here? What is Poka doing here? Kick to the guts. Oh my gosh, Poka, what the heck? Powerbomb onto the apron. Well, that's not good. This match is only, oh my gosh, Poka almost like murdered. Oh my gosh. Hey, Poka, chill with that sledgehammer. The way that Poka was throwing it is kind of terrifying. You know, from the case of, you know, a person who is like looking on and saying, oh no, that's really bad and awful and stuff. If it were anybody else, I'd be, you know, a little bit more concerned. But this is the OC champion we're talking about. This is someone who, you know, has the buff of I can't die, but can get gravely and horribly injured. So do keep that in mind. Even though you have that title and you may be, you know, I feel like immortal is the wrong word. Signature did land that knife edge chop. Poka tossed to the outside. And Gorey rolling back in. Gorey taking any opportunity in the ring as a chance to prove herself. Once again, don't know if all that's necessary. Like we talk about Jay. Jay can step in the ring at any time. And you know, okay, that's a man who means business. Up and down. Poka getting kicked in the back. Poka, if you could do a little bit better. 1, 2. Okay, kicked out of a finisher with no resiliency while being hurt in the back real bad. Okay. Never mind, I see you a little bit, Poka. I see you. Let me eat a little bit of my burger now that Gorey has the advantage in this matchup. No, hold on. Poka back up. Okay, Gorey got the advantage. Let me eat a little bit of his burger real quick. Yeah, I love a good burger. It's summertime. It's great for the burger. I tell you. This is one of them smash burgers, huh? I'm gonna smash it all right, I'll tell you what. Poka off the ropes, missing wildly. First time in the ring being in a Iron Man Extreme Rules match. Maybe I shouldn't have done that to Poka. Nah, Poka gonna be okay. Oh! Oh, Poka might not be okay. That was right under the handle of the shovel. I had to put my burger down. That's crazy. I was talking about Gorey could get injured a couple days before OC Revolution. Well, now I'm worried about Poka getting injured in general. And maybe that's a lesson for me. You know, I send somebody out there in hopes of somebody, you know, I'm not hoping anybody gets injured. As a person running a wrestling business, I don't hope that for anybody. That's not true. I hope it for Amon. This is not a normal wrestling business. I hope it for a lot of people. I do a lot of hopes for things to go badly for people. Today, am I hoping for anybody to get hurt? No. No, not necessarily. Poka stunned. And Poka is having a bad time now. Jeez Louise. That's probably going to be the first fall of this fight. For 1, 2. Kudos to the... Whoa! First of all, kudos to Poka for kicking out of that. But also kudos to the referee who put that hand to that shovel to make sure that this count happened. Up and Poka down again. Okay, Poka is... I'm gonna eat some more burgers. Yeah, Poka not having a good time. Okay. That being said, Gorey does not have resiliency, so keep that in mind. Poka can hit a signature finisher. The world still exists where Poka comes out on top of this. The world where Gorey gets injured, I think, is lowered significantly. One can still hope. I wouldn't. Maybe I would. Oh, shot to the head. Gorey from behind, headbutt to the back of the head of Poka. Poka able to get back on his feet, though. Going top rope. Double axe right to the top of the head of Gorey. Poka does have a signature. The Gorey also has a signature almost. Off the ropes. Big old forearm did not land. Reversal right back from Poka. Couple of kicks. And dropping into a DDT pinfall. I don't even think there's really going to be one from the OC champion. It is barely one. Poka, however, does have a signature and a finisher. Keep that in mind. If both hit. Oh, God! Sling blade onto the shovel. And a cutter onto the shovel as well. And just like that, the match turned completely around. Especially if this move hits. Popped up. But reverse the finisher. Gorey gets reversed again, though. Went for another kick. Gorey reversed both finishers. Poka is having a bad time. Having a bad time. Knife edge chop. And that might be a second point. Oh! Okay. Poka. Dodged that sledgehammer, but got baited into the finisher. First of all, whoa! Second of all, he kicked out. First of all, what? That's the new first of all. The new second of all is what kind of self-respecting doctor coroner would throw a sledgehammer like that at somebody? Obviously trying to maim and injure poor Poka. As a non-Poka defender, this is your OC champion knocking Gorey down. Poka, come on, you gotta hit something. You gotta hit something big. Landing on that shovel, that's not good. Poka, you gotta save yourself from being stunned. Poka, no. Poka, watch out. Poka's still up. Poka lifting. Oh my gosh! Might have hurt himself, but that did land flush on the ladder. But look at who's back up. It's Gorey. Onto the shoulders. And a Samoan drop. But again, Gorey also feeling the effects of this matchup in a match that's 1-0. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. It's not been a complete wash. Oh, but that's not good. That's definitely not fair. I'll take a bite of my burger for Poka. Oh! I was gonna take a bite of my burger for Poka in memoriam, but he kicked out. Reverse the finisher. Hey, yo, come on, Poka. And I thought it was gonna be a pile driver, but that's fine too. Yeah, get that shovel. Bury that corner. Respectfully. Or disrespectfully. Yeah, hit the corner right in the face. Go for the pinfall. And we all go celebrate Poka getting one fall tonight. Yeah, it's 1-1. I am completely biased. But the finisher got reversed again. Poka simply can't hit that kick. And cutter! Gorey was busy celebrating, and out of nowhere, cutter! The countdown! And the kick finally lands! Poka go for the pin! Ah! 1, 2! The coroner kicks it. Oh, but that was a nice move. Go for the pin after. Just go for it again. Poka, you gotta get something. You gotta get something. Come on, Poka. Oh, I didn't mean get that. Okay, hold on, Poka. As much as I am very much a fan of, you know, Gorey getting a little bit of what she deserves. I don't know if okay, Gorey may have saved her entire career. Knife edge chop again lands, and that's honestly in memoriam. This one's for you, Master Poka. It is 2-1. But the finisher reversed there. Knee strike to the gut. We're not even halfway through this matchup. Luckily, nobody's injured. Luckily, you know. Luckily, big kick. Poka down. OC champion still standing tall for right now. As another weapon enters play, a barbed wire bat. And once again, what kind of self-respecting coroner and or doctor would do such a thing? Poka crawling to the corner. This is someone who's supposed to heal people. A part of the AWE medical team, but tonight, truly despicable display from Gorey. And you know what? My propaganda, it's real. Gorey kips up immediately. Poka ducks, I was gonna say ducks that, but doesn't duck it the second time. Instead gets planted and may never wake up. That's 1. That's 2. It's 3-1. But the kick! Poka, go for the pin! Go right now! Go right! Oh, Gorey with a head injury. That's not good. 1, 2. Hey, Poka, you can still win this thing. There's still 17 minutes left. Come on. Hey, Poka, go and get yourself some. Moonsault lands. Hey, I love this. Because let's all talk about it. Let's call a spade a spade. Clothesline down. Both of these competitors have their detractors. Poka has rubbed a couple of people the wrong way. Gorey has rubbed everyone the wrong way outside of, like, Cordelia. And if Poka reverses this, we'll all celebrate. But instead, no celebrations were had. Poka gets dropped on his dome. But could kick out because, you know, Poka is that guy, right? Check it out. Never worried. Never mind. It is a low drop kick. Oh my gosh, he put his back on the line for that one. Poka is struggling. I will say, if Poka's able to hit the signature, this matchup could still be in his favor. If he works up a finisher as well, it could be in his favor. But Gorey very close to working up a sig. We're about to be halfway in this fight. A punch to Poka. A second one. A third one will knock him all the way down. Poka able to survive there. Steps back in. But almost stepped into disaster. Instead, it's Gorey the one that's stepping into disaster here as... Oh! Go for the pin. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, instead of eating one in memory, I'm gonna eat a bite of this burger in your honor, Poka. I like that, but I don't like this. Dropped again onto the barbed wire bat. No, 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 no. 1, 2. Yes! Should I be rooting for Poka? Because this is very, like, you know, unilaterally. I'm very much, you know, rooting for one person over the other. That's 1, that's 2. That is 3. Is 3 of 5. Gorey still up 2. If Poka can go for the signature and then goes for the pin afterwards, then goes for the finisher and goes for the pin afterwards, he is very much still in this thing, trying to go off the ropes. Step too slow. Gorey sends Poka into the ropes, goes underneath, goes over top. Back elbow, I believe, lands. And again with that barbed wire bat. But celebrated for too long, and Poka just stood there and took it. Stood there and took it like a fool, and that might be another pinfall because of it. 1, 2. Able to kick out. Poka, I will say, has got some grit in his soul. Maybe some eggs and bacons too, but he got some grit in there too. He got some grits. He may not have the power to kick out of this one though. That's 1, that's 2. Oh! Okay. It has worked up a finisher for Gorey, so that's bad news for Poka fans out there. I'm a big fan of Poka. Weird Al is too. But nobody's gonna be a fan of Poka after that one. That is another shot down with 13 minutes and 30 seconds left. Poka's at a 3 pinfall deficit. Trying to roll to the outside to regroup. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work. Knee striker. Steps back in. Gets the advantage if only momentarily. Sends Gorey high. What is going on here? This is dangerous territory. Oh man, but knocked Poka down. But Poka jumps all the way right back up. Very quick succession with that superplex. But does not go for the pinfall. Instead, again, goes for the shot to the head. But Gorey steps out of the way. Poka with the reversal. Gorey reverses right back. Poka weaves out of the way. Trying to take down the OC champion here tonight. Look at the combination strikes here. Knee strike. Drop kick. No, Poka, just go for the pin right there. No. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man. Stepping back in. Ducks out of the way of that. Gorey does still get the advantage, however. Alabama, no, not quite Alabama slam. Oh, not at all Alabama slam. Back of the head goes into the knee, and again with that sledgehammer, tried to just break open Poka's skull like a watermelon. Fiendish behavior. Now, I said recently, hurt people hurt people. I know Gorey is a hurt person. But, you know, sometimes hurt people need to get hurt. Tossed over the shoulders. As the corner is ready again to try, and I thought was going for the finisher. Didn't actually have it quite built up. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Falcon arrow. Thank goodness it didn't land on the sledgehammer. It was mere inches away from doing so. And again, the corner looking for that fatal blow. But Poka with the reversal. Popped up and sit down. Hey, I would go for the pin right there, Poka. But instead, you're going for that barbed wire bat. Not a terrible idea if you're able to stun the champion. You did. Lift it up. Hold on. Drag to the corner. Oh, the referee got in the way. The referee's body blocking. We gotta fire that ref. We gotta fire that ref. We gotta fire that referee. I can't believe this. You going to stay in the corner? You gonna count? At least he counted. 1, 2, 3. Is a 2-fall deficit. That's the worst referee in the business. We hate him. Used to call him Nye's ref. I think Nye's might have stood for no eyes because that's what he has after what I just saw. Popped up, sitting down. Gorey still in control of this fight. 2 pinfalls ahead with just, I'm sorry, a guitar? I don't think you're very musically inclined! using every weapon to her advantage. And the cutter again! Go for the pin. Just go for the pin right now. Yeah. It could be a one-fall match. 1, 2. It's the closest Poka's ever been since the early doors of this matchup. If he's able to hit that finish, it could be a tie match. Pop up, sitting down face first into the shrubbery. No, the carnage of that broken guitar, missing there. Turned around though, and again, Poka gets laid out, and that actually that's probably enough for another pin. But will Gorey be able to crawls right into it? You can tell this match is taking so much out of Gorey. 1, 2, 3. It is still a 2-fall deficit. Now the world exists where Poka reverses the finisher. That did not happen. He's back. 1, 2. It is a. Ooh, hold on. I was gonna say it's a 3-fall deficit. I was wrong. Poka still got that sauce. He still got something in him. Missing with that sledgehammer. But the second time around, right to the knee. Gorey saying, okay, you're gonna stay down. I'm gonna dissect you in this matchup. But Poka still kicks out. I don't know how, but Poka still kicks out. Off the ropes. Hit all of that move, but once again, I don't know what to tell you if you're a Poka fan right now. You will maybe having a bad time. But that time may be changing. Times may be a-changing. Immediately into that Poka Bomb. Not to be confused with the Poke Bomb from Nimona. Pinfall. 1, 2. It's still 1 fall. It's a 1-fall match. Poka could still win this. After being behind literally the whole match, Poka could still win this or tie it. I think a tie would be hilarious. Hold on, what is Poka thinking here? Oh, was going for a stomp, I think. Gorey able to roll out of the way. Instead, unleashes a series of kicks, both weaving out of the way of each other's offense. 7 minutes, 55 seconds, popped up, sent down. Gorey again going to that sledgehammer. And this time lands it right on the shoulder of Poka, trying. And I said earlier, trying to dissect Poka, that may be exactly what we just saw. 3 sledgehammer shots right to the arms. Followed by that knife edge chop. And Poka, you might have wanted to stay down after that one. It's over. Poka reverses the finisher. Oh, he's got a real chance to even this out. Popped up, sent down. Top rope. What you got here, Poka? Frog splash. Hold on, wait. Poka, crawl into the pinfall. Crawl into it. Poka, you might tie this thing up. 1, 2. Y'all, it is a tie match. It is an even match with 7 minutes left. Poka's got 2 finishers. Gorey's got 1. For all intents and purposes, Poka does have the advantage for the first time in this match, I feel like. 1 more shot. Oh, knocked Poka down. I will say, taking this to the outside, I would love if this match tied. We sat through 30 minutes for nothing. Not for nothing. For me to eat a burger. Wait! I thought it was already the Poke Bomb, but oh my gosh! Almost came down crashing on the announcer's table. Poka, go for the pin. Don't do anything else. Yes! Yes, Poka for the first time in this match! 1, 2. I got some burger in my mouth. No. Poka, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Now Gorey got 2 finishers. Hold on, you gotta watch out. Yes, he watched out! Yes, Poka! Finally using the sledgehammer for himself. Gorey rolling out. You know, I feel honestly pretty good. I'm just gonna be completely biased at this point. Somebody gotta do it. Sledgehammer right to the side. Once again, this is a woman who, in 7 days' time, will be defending the OC Championship. 6 days' time at this point. Certainly not enough time. Wait a minute, stop the knife edge chop from hitting Poka. Pele kick! I can't believe he worked his way back. I thought Poka was dead in this match, not for nothing. Was down by 3 for a while in this fight. And now is up by 1. Stomp to the arm. Another stomp to the hand. Third stomp to the hand. Lift it up one more time, and the cutter lands! On the already injured head, likely a heavily concussed Gorey. Turned around though, knife edge chop reverse, Poka! Had the finisher reverse right back. And reversal right back by Poka. But reversal right back again by Gorey, neither of them giving up. But I want to keep in mind, keep it a buck to all of you. If this thing stays outside the ring for the next 4.5 minutes, Poka wins. Oh, but at what cost? Elbow drop! Oh my gosh, but the way that Gorey landed, I think Gorey might have taken more damage on that elbow drop than Poka. Yeah, low-key, actually, Gorey just barely starting to stumble to her feet, and Poka was about to get up as well himself. Yes, and look at that reversal from Poka. Poka steps back into the ring. Realizes, yeah, I'm gonna win this thing as long as this next 4 minutes goes my way. Goes back to the outside. Weaving out of the way, but weaving right back is Poka. German suplex onto the barbed wire bat. Oh no. Oh wait, the thumbtacks. Yeah, I was gonna say, this has been an Extreme Rules match and no thumbtacks were placed down. Thumbtacks were just placed down. Oh, not the steps. These last 3 minutes are about to be bad. These last 3 minutes are about to be not good. Wait a minute, roll up by Poka and get yourself a quick another one. You got it, boy. 1, oh, come on, 2, ha, ha. And this time now he's up by 2. Not that I have any favorites in this matchup, but I do. I do. Double stomp. And now we have to look on to see all of these thumbtacks. Weaving out of the way. Oh no, not the Poka bomb into the thumbtacks. Gorey saves herself. That could have been a literal disaster. Weaving out of the way. Well, I think he was trying to go for that cutter into the thumbtacks, but instead, oh my gosh, spiked into the tacks. Yeah, Poka not kicking out of that one. That's 3. Go ahead and give Gorey another point. Oh my gosh. But caught the foot. Able to survive there, if only narrowly. And now just wailing away on the corner. You got to imagine Rose and B are watching backstage. Very worried for the well-being of their boss, but the boss still kicking out. The boss of the corner's office still kicking out. Reversal there. I was going for an... yeah, Gorey's super concussed. You saw that. That uppercut, Gorey was like, oh yeah, I got it. Oh no, I was going for a scoop slam. Instead, reverse DDT again into the thumbtacks. Oh, those thumbtacks. Oh no. No, 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 no. Put those down. Put those, not like that. Don't put them down. Okay, well, I'm surprised Poka's not injured, not for nothing. On the shoulders. Little Samoan drop. But Poka, surprisingly, up first. Into the corner, props himself up. Trying desperately to catch his breath. Realizes, if I can just stay out of harm's way, I can try and maintain my 1-point lead. Gorey not looking to let that happen with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Turn around. And the finisher, oh no, the signature lands. And goes for the pinfall. Gorey could still win this thing. 1, 2, 3. It is a tie match in the final minute. But a reversal to the finish. Come on! Come on, Poka! No! Reversal from Gorey! Oh man, it's the last 52 seconds. Reversal right back from Poka. Poka, you gotta get Gorey into the ring. That's not into the ring, that's out of the ring. There's 46 seconds left. Wait a minute. Poka, come on. Calm down, Poka. Calm down, don't just... Oh no! Oh no! Hey, you know, I guess I did kind of put a head out. And I cut her right afterwards! That's fine by me, to be honest. Hey, everybody loses, everybody loses, everybody loses. Unless Poka just tosses Gorey right back and immediately, but instead, Sledgehammer for one, no, not one last shot. Yes, one last shot to the corner. Corner still stands at the end. Super kick. At the very least, the corner stands on 2 feet, but it's a draw. It is a draw tonight. Nobody wins. Which, you know what? As somebody who's incredibly spiteful, I think that is the best solution. I hope you guys enjoy watching these two tear each other apart. Woo, man, that's really good for me. I'll tell you what. Good job, Poka, though. You know, I was legitimately impressed by Poka here tonight. Poka had so many kickouts. Hold on, there's no music playing right now. Hey, you know who won? Me. I am the winner. I am the winner. And Gorey's injured. That's not why I'm the winner. I'm the winner, because I'm happy. We'll continue going. 30 minutes out of the way. This next match will go on no longer than 25 as Tag Team Turmoil continues. It is Klee and Alice versus who? Stars? Let's find out. Man, I can't believe what just happened. I'm very happy. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me, is there a greater joy in life than hot mothers? I say nay. Alice proves it here tonight. Look at her. She's great. Even with her child. I'm not sure if they've won a tag team match together, now that I'm thinking out loud. But they're still getting used to working together as a team instead of, you know, I was gonna say usually separated and not working as a team. Usually Alice sends people to look after Klee while she's busy doing, you know, witchy shenanigans. Oh. Klee's still so excited to be out here with her mom. That being said, who is she fighting tonight? Mystery team number 3 is... Sounds very Mondstadt. It's another adventure team. It's Bennett and Razor. Bennett and Razor here tonight together, apparently. I didn't know. I didn't know that they'd come back. I have a feeling Alice I think Alice rigged my wheel. This ain't a tag team match, this is a play date. Oh my gosh. What? Alice, what kind of X and circle magic you put on my wheel? What's wrong with you? Nothing. You're bad. In more than one sense of the word, tonight, Bennett and Razor, for the first time in a long time, they have been together ages and ages ago in the AWE. We're kind of seeing teams pop up through history in these mystery teams. Overhand and dropped. Hot Topic, who took a long little break, had a great, oh my gosh! Klee's getting tossed. I'm sure Klee actually thought that was really fun until she hit the ground. She was like, wee! Klee able to do a reversal on. Klee, the only, I believe, former champion here in this matchup. Former WWE, wait a minute, stepping out of the way. And dropped, I was gonna say former WWE SmackDown Women's Champion and former Fight Forever Champion. Dropped. Which is funny because that's saying you were a former female women's Fight Forever Champion. There's not many In the history, there is Sarah Chidoan, there's Ashi Akubara, there's Mabel Pines, there's Klee, there's Ive, there's Sakura, and there's March 7th. There are 7 ever champions for that title because March has held it for near 500 days. Benny also, bad luck with that move. Pretty fitting though. Pretty fitting. It's crazy there's only been 7 champions for that title. I think only one person has held that title more than once, and it's Ashi, a 2-time champion. Oh, we'll see at Mania. This is gonna at least be a triple threat, but now you have to keep in mind March has what? 7 more matches? She may not make it to 12. I mean, admittedly, she is on pace to still make it to 12. I guess on pace would be winning the next match, which I can't say for certain. Next match will actually take place at OC Revolution, which OC will answer the call in the March 7th Open. She will be there. She will be there. Went for a knee strike, nobody home. Clothesline, no, Sling Blade, look at that. Bennett has been taking a whole lot of damage in this fight, which, you know, makes sense. A lot of people are saying he's unlucky, but right now he's getting beaten up by Alice, which, you know what, I'll say is pretty lucky. I'll say that sounds good to me. Reverse DDT. Actually, that was not a reverse DDT. He switched it into an elbow drop, draping over the chest of Alice. Alice up and over, DDT to Razor. Razor, raised by Wolves. But gets planted by Alice, reversal into a pinfall, which looked nice, but of course Alice she got some long legs, she sure do. Stood back up again. Looking around, and again, a Razor with a reversal again, but this time actually the feet not under the ropes. 1, kick out. Second verse, same as the first. Alice might want to stop doing that move because Razor's like, I know how to counter this. Alice. Look at the biceps on Razor. Boy strong, dude. Able to dodge! Whatever soul action magic was going on there. Into the corner. Reversal. I think they were going for a tag team finish. Oh my gosh! Goodness gracious! Like my burger, man's got smashed. Goodness! Razor still able to fight back after getting sent to the false skies with that chop. And up high, powerbomb position, center of the ring, sitting out with it. Klee does make the tag to her mom. Klee was completely fresh. Unsure of how long that'll last. We were about to enter 5 minutes total gone in this match. We're at about 4.5 right now. And right now, these teams, I was going to say, are pretty even. Alice and Razor are the only ones who've taken... Well, actually, Ben has taken a lot of damage, too. So I guess, technically, Benny and his adventure team are a little bit worse for wear. I would love to see the Scheme team versus Bennett's adventure team. Bad luck versus bad wrestling. Mostly in Sampo's favor. Dropped. Count of 2. Klee, what was that? Whatever it was, it didn't work out for you. I do want to point out, though, if you roll normal, because you could roll, like, any sort of tag team match on that wheel. We already saw Extreme Rules get rolled. The big thing is about this tournament, rolling normal is great. Because you might be able to just win a match by countout. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Turn around, big kicks. Lift it up one more time. Into the corner. Tag's been made. And a double axe to the arm. Important for Klee as she uses... Oh my gosh, I was going to say Bennett with an expert dodge. And then plummets. You know, Bennett, have you hit a high-flying move today? You know, I guess you and Mona are friends, right? Clothesline to Klee. And you may have the worst rope luck in the game right now. He's 0 and I think 2. Panically. He's no-sold it. Bennett said, I'm okay. He's about to be not okay as Klee, I think for the first time in ages, actually lands bombs away. Very lucky for her, or rather very unlucky for Bennett, which, you know, fits the bill. Is Klee gonna look for a tag from her mom who does have a finisher, and if that hits, Bennett's in terrible luck. Uh-oh. Hey, you might not have wanted to do that right in front of Alice. She looked like she a little bit riled up because of that. Reversal. Bennett in the corner, kicking Klee in the face. Middle rope. Drop kick finally hits a move from the ropes. He seems a bit fired up afterwards, but a tag been made to Alice. Oh, Bennett. Bennett, oh, wait a minute. Able to create some space, but doesn't make the tag. Bennett, I'm not sure that was a good idea. You probably should have made that tag, buddy. He doesn't realize, yeah, okay, he also got his, okay. That Bennett luck is really shining through, isn't it? Because just like her daughter, bombs away to Bennett, and he has no resiliency built up. If she throws him in the ring, this actually might be the end of the match. It might be over. Standing Bennett right back up again, and disconnects him from this world. Bennett, can he make the tag? I think he did. He did make the tag at the last moment. He's still dead there inside the ring. But the tag was made. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, twisting into it. Okay, Alice. Okay, girl. Okay, I see you. Stood back up again. Went for a headbutt or something. I'm not even sure at this point. Razor does have a signature that could spell bad news for Alice and Klee. We are about to be at the 16-minute, 30-second point in this matchup remaining. Huh! Claymore. You do use one. Broken up. Broken up, but I do want to point out Alice does still have 2 finishers. I don't know if she'll be able to use them. But if she does, now would be the time. Bennett's tag back in. Reversal right back into the ropes, but he reverses a spear into a DDT. Or whatever Alice was going for, it looked very spear-esque. And again, head of the mage. Goes into the turnbuckle. He's calling for Alice to get up. He does have a finisher. I don't know what he's got. He just hit her. Which, you know what? Effective. Not pretty, but it is effective. Up and down. Into the pin. 1, 2. I thought, oh, wait a minute. I thought both of them stole it because neither one had resiliency. I thought they both stole it from each other. I really thought it was over. I really thought it was over. Scooped. Stood back up. 15 minutes and 22 seconds remaining left in this fight before someone needs to get a victory. Otherwise, we could see a tie at 1 apiece. We've seen no ties thus far. We've seen tag team matches go on for quite some time. Alice steps out of the way of whatever move was going on there. Reversal sending Alice into the corner. Bennett taking a slow little walk over there. And again, poor Alice. Her skull has gone into that turnbuckle for the umpteenth time. Tag to Razor. He's got a finisher. Alice is hurting at the very least. As she gets tossed. What is Razor doing? Oh, Razor from the ground? What is this? Oh no, this is a high cross. Goodness gracious, Razor. Jeez. Klee? Hey, oh, Klee can't come in and help. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize they have an opportunity. They could win this match. Alice with a reversal. Scoop slams the man down. And doesn't go to climb. Instead, it looks like trying to choke Razor out. Chill, Alice. Hold on. Chill out. What's wrong with you? That's Razor. He's still a good boy. Reversal. Alice with the reversal right back. Reversed into a DDT. Planting the head on the back of the mat. Reversal right back. And just pushing him out of the way. The reversal right back. Alice trying to stay on top for her daughter, because at this point, if she doesn't make the tag, she's the weak link of the team. Center of the ring, scoop slam back. Does look like she's going to make the tag this time. To Clea, she does. Smart. I would have maybe gone for the finisher, but you know what, at this point, make the tag. That was the cleanest thing that could have happened. Waist locker. Clea goes up. Clea comes down. Stomped in the arm of Clea. I was gonna say long ago, I'm pretty sure Bennett and Razor have won a match before. I'm not sure if Clea and her mom have won a match together. That could change here tonight. If Clea's able to work up some momentum here. Pushed into the corner, tags have been made right back to her mom. Kick right to the guts of Razor. And, reversal. That was a finish that she was going for. Razor reversed a big finish there. Clea's arms were too tiny to hit Razor in the back of the neck. This could be a tag team finish. Is it gonna be? Sure enough, it is. Big kick, knee strike. And, they got a lucky break. But doesn't go for the pin. She's stunned. Yeah, I don't know what he went for there. I have no idea. I don't know. It looked like he botched. Ran out of the ring, realized I'm too far away. Bennett, your bad luck is going crazy in this match. What's wrong with you? I know what's wrong with him. He's unlucky. To the back of the knee. Up again and rolled out of the way. Headbutt to Bennett, and this time double underhook and plants him right on those goggles. That hurt. I landed on my goggles before too. That don't feel too good. Broken up, but I'll tell you what, Alice does have another signature on lock if she hits it. And it looks like she's going for it. Will it land? Bombs away, does. Razor cannot come and help, but Alice does not go for the pin. I think that was a grand mistake, Alice, to be honest. Oh, she's going for it. From the springboard, but Bennett gets the knees up. Reverses the finish. Knocks her down. Barely. And the tag's made to Razor. Smart decision, because Bennett is hurting. Bennett is hurting, and he's hurting bad. Into the corner. What is Razor thinking? Saying, I'm gonna get you big. Oh my gosh! A haluva kick. Clea, you're still not coming in to help your mom? That's hilarious. Clea never comes in to help her mom. He was like, Mommy's the best. She'll kick out and she'll be okay. Gosh darn it, Clea. I don't think Clea knows how the rules of a tag team match, dude. Bennett and Razor make a return and they get a big victory here tonight. Clea not helping her mom continues. Oh, that's funny. Bombs away were landing everywhere. We thought early doors it was in the favor of the mage and her child, but at the end of it, Benny's adventure team, they got the job done. 2 points to them, and none to Alice and Clea. Very nice. So far, the Eds, 2 points. Benny's adventure team, 2 points, and Hot Topic, 2 points. Granted, this is only our third match in this big old tournament. We will continue. Give me the stars real quick. As we go on, to our semi-main. It is the undefeated Monsieur Captain Falcon versus the illustrious big nose Mr. Smashing himself, Nigel Thornberry. And I'm gonna probably refill my water, so I'll be right back, and then we'll get this match going. Alrighty. I do wonder if somebody will come in and help Captain Falcon here. Captain Falcon, undefeated in the AWE tonight, goes up against Nigel Thornberry, the one of the AWE's kind of craziest underdogs, as the stars go black. Y'all, there's these cinnamon bun Oreos. Kind of nice, The cream is special. I digress, though. Oh, that's actually very good. There is your AWE champion. Has been unstoppable since arriving here in the AWE. He makes his way down, and at AV Mania, unless along the way he somehow loses this title, it will be Captain Falcon versus Tina. Gin has been trying to train Tina. I think he may have gone a little too far because he's gotten injured because of it. Poor Gin, not for nothing, got majorly blasted by Sub-Zero. I can't really blame... I can blame the tag team champions for that. They should have not done that. That was very not cash money of them. For real, for real. Smash indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody can beat Captain Falcon, surprisingly enough, I think in my heart of hearts I have to say it could be Nigel Thornberry. He shocked the world by being Daddy Dearest. Honestly, he shocked the world having an incredible match with Ava. I think Ava did come out on top of that one, as Ava, honestly, a very big underdog too. We had a kind of crazy underdog mother and father of the year, Mommy and Daddy Dearest. Look at that, Nigel very hyped up, saying, I'm going to have a smashing time against this lad, as Falcon walks in and says, show me your moves. Nigel turning Falcon around, shot to the back. Arms around the waist. Deep hug. Kind of got a grip like an anaconda. Very familiar with animals, Nigel Thornberry is. Kick out. Rolled into another pinfall and one, but look at that core strength to turn it into a backslide. Kick out. Went for an uppercut there. Pushed away. Shot to the jaw. But Falcon once again stronger than Nigel Thornberry, but Nigel has not lost any real vitality. He's been able to get a handle on Captain Falcon so far. But that may change here in just a second. Leg drop on the arm. Falcon has taken the AWE by storm. Everybody loves Captain Falcon. So many people have come out to help Captain Falcon in his most dire of times. Pulled out of the way. Big old boot, uppercut, another one. But Thornberry with the reversal. Hey, Nigel's on a roll here tonight. Big old nose eyes staring deep into the soul of Captain Falcon, as right now Nigel Thornberry is on a roll powerbomb into the pin. That's not even one. Not even one. Remember who we're talking about. Remember who we're dealing with. This is the Captain Falcon, the undefeatable here in the AWE so far. A lot of us are wondering who is going to be that first loss. Right now, I was going to say it looks like it potentially could be Nigel Thornberry. Somebody coming out to help, not help Captain Falcon. Wait a minute, this is the opposite of what usually happens. Tina's helped Captain Falcon in the past. Did he come out to help him again? No. He's there he just appeared, stared him down. Roll up. No shot. Kick out before one even happened. Tina walked down just to stare at him. Oh my gosh. Nigel mounting a comeback. I don't know if he quite needed it, but a super kick. Pinfall might honestly be resiliency from Falcon. 1, 2. Not enough. Tina, can you imagine if that is what cost Captain Falcon here tonight, and he's somehow able to get his first loss because Tina showed up. Oh my gosh, the knee out of nowhere! Falcon knee and Falcon punch! He's that guy. Nigel didn't use resiliency. Holy. Yanking that face back. Nigel able to sweep out of the way. Into there, knee strike right to the guts of Captain Falcon, trying to drag him towards the center of the ring. He may be thinking about taming the beast. We know that submission has won him, it actually did win him the Father's Day tournament. Captain Falcon, looks like honestly frustrated that Tina came out not to help him. That's the first person I think we've ever seen come out to not help Captain Falcon, but to hinder him. Falcon fired up. Combinations now landing, and Nigel Thornberry planted down. Falcon rising to the top rope. Nigel staring, saying, I wonder what he's doing. Ow! Oh, he was smashing me. Dragon screw. Lifting Falcon back up. And I thought he was going for, oh my gosh, Falcon reversed the finisher. But Nigel reverses right back, plucks the leg. Taming the beast, but I think his hand under the rope. Hand was under the rope at the last moment. Right on the back of the leg. I was going to say Falcon may still burn resiliency here. He can't really kick out here. 1, 2. He's still kicked out without resiliency. Okay, the lads are doing their thing, aren't they? The lads certainly are doing their thing. Nigel does have a signature ready. Lifting Captain Falcon back up. Kick to the guts. Single leg. Face buster. 1, 2. Resiliency is burned. We might see Captain Falcon finally take an L. Is that Skeletor? Good guys and villains alike. This time it's Skeletor. Falcon punch! Thornberry doesn't have resiliency! 1, 2! He's still undefeated! Oh no! Oh no! Skeletor's music hit and Captain Falcon said, thanks, Skeletor. Skeletor said, yeah. That's crazy. Everybody loved that Captain Falcon. Nigel fought one heck of a match. You have to imagine if nobody came out to help Falcon, Falcon certainly could have lost tonight. But in the end, Nigel turned around and he was like, ha, I guess nobody's coming out to help you. And then wham! Yo, I love Captain Falcon. Oh man, my insides. Oh man, they like that. Oh my gosh, Captain Falcon. I thought he was about to lose. I was about to be like, oh yeah, man, crazy. Tina's distraction actually led to the downfall of Captain Falcon's winning streak. However, that's still a man who's never been defeated, and it's time for our main event. Oh, that's really funny. These two are running it back from this past Friday. They were both knocked out outside the ring at a count of 10. Tonight, it's about who leaves knocked out in general. As the stars go black. Underground match. And here comes your AWE All-Star Champion. Because these two were starting to put together a very nice match at Fracture. This time there's no ropes, no pinfalls, only submissions and KOs. Who will knock the other one out first? Will the champion be staring up at the lights? Or will Von Karma leave in ashes? I don't know, but I'm excited. Hutao said she wants to do this alone. I want to say, doesn't seem like that's exactly what she wanted. I'm pretty sure On was out here saying, okay, you know what? You threaten my girls, all of my girls are gonna get a piece of you before I take you down for good. In that sense, I don't want to say I'm worried about Hutao even making it to Mania. They haven't like outright attacked her, but it's still early in Mania season. I just hope that they don't have that kind of aggression. We'll find out. Out next, actually by herself for the first time in a long time. Not sucking face with Sherazard. Respectfully, I'm gonna be like, I mean, legit lucky her. But Franziska Von Karma has the whip in hand, and she is ready to settle some unfinished business from this past Friday. Von Karma, Hutao, one-on-one again tonight with our stage crew. I love that guy's sunglasses. I'm gonna have to see what brand he got. Anywho, tell us the rules. He doesn't even tell us the rules. He just puts it on the screen saying, hey, look at the screen. I'm not reading anything. Are you gonna do it now?
The following contest is an underground match.
If you tell me that...
The only ways to win are by knockout or submission.
Why didn't you show me the graphic now?
She wants the AWA All-Star World
I don't like him.
Champion.
I do like his suit though. I will give him that. It's a very nice suit. You were close as Franziska Von Karma, but you know, no, we take what we can get. One-on-one, Clyde calling our main event. These two wasting no time. There's no like aura moment that they had the last time. They're not gonna stare each other down. They're going for big moves and big moves only. Immediately Von Karma goes, oh my gosh, forehead first into the LED post. Okay, before they were fighting a real technical bout. This time it seems like they are going for blood and they are going for pure aggression. This may be all gas, no brakes between these two ladies. Big chops. Don't expect a 15-minute classic. Somebody's getting knocked out. They're both heavy hitters. Continuing to stomp away at Hutao. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The blood might have woke up Von Karma immediately in this fight. Hutao gets a kick in. Trying to get a little bit more damage popped up and snap suplex. Lifting Von Karma right back up. Hu Tao, as we already said, fighting on Takamaki at AV Mania 5. No idea what the match is going to be, but it will be one-on-one as a knee strike lands on the face. And you know what? Weapons totally legal in this fight. Why can't you get back in the ring? There you go. Hu Tao struggling a little bit, and that struggling led her to lose that kendo stick. And again, Von Karma. Oh my gosh! I don't know if you saw the side of her head go into that time. Before it was the front of her head. This time I thought she was knocked out, but she did knock Hu Tao out of the ring. Almost knocked out one of our crew members. Is she going for a fatal? I'm sorry, not a fatal four-way, a figure four outside the ring. But reversing the pressure. Now it's Von Karma who's feeling a little worse for wear. Look at the blood already dripping down from Von Karma. Usually it takes a little while for the blood to spread. Oh, they're both busted. Oh no, I did say that this was just gonna be a match that was pure reckless abandon between these two. It was not gonna be pretty. It was going to be a gritty battle. And I think you can now see that is the case, Face Buster. And the blood continues to pour down. Stomp on the arm, Von Karma with a reversal. Able to stay on her feet. Uppercut. And she is about to hit away from a signature. And it looks like she may be getting it now as Hu Tao goes chest first into those steel steps. Stomp on the back. Hu Tao with a reversal. And if this move hits, and it does, Hu Tao may be getting close to a signature herself. It is still anybody's match, but I'll tell you what, the blood that's painting the mat is all Von Karma's right now. It looks like Hu Tao might be dripping blood soon, though. Went for a super kick there, nobody home. Von Karma with a kick to the guts, taking a step back, and a big Von Karma kick. That Karma kick lands. She will not get the finishing job here with the instant karma, but I will tell you what. Oh, not the high cross. Not the high cross. Oh, I thought it was about to be the high cross into the LED post. That would have been tragic. And is she going for a submission? Shades of Yukiko saying, hey, save submission wrestling. No, double stomp. Oh my gosh. Hu Tao just got caved in. And reversal from Hu Tao. Able to stay alive in this matchup. You saw there for a second, Hu Tao was actually in danger. Hu Tao was in the danger zone. Walking around and going back under the ring. What has she got this time? A steel chair. Goodness. Went for a shot to the back. Nobody home. Oh, but last roll lands. Oh my gosh. And tried to knock her out. Von Karma stays true. And another last roll lands. 2 in a row. And wails away. Knocks out Von Karma. Dude, I think the story of this matchup is Hu Tao turned the outside of the ring into a murder scene. Look at all of the blood. Missed once, last will. And just wailed away on her as the blood continues to drip from her face. Von Karma was forced to cry mercy. Or else Hu Tao was going to keep wailing away with that steel chair. The blood was going to keep gushing out on the outside. All the blood that we saw, I don't think we've ever seen that much blood drip in such a close succession. This is that, and I really want to point out, this is that aggressive Hu Tao that you don't want to see. It's the Hu Tao that we saw at Valentine's Violence. And it's the Hu Tao that made very quick work of Bernice at Fracture's Anniversary. I'm sorry, not Fracture's Anniversary, that's my bad. At Scars and Stripes. And it's the Hu Tao that immediately busted Von Karma open and hit her with 2 last wills with blood dripping down her own face. I I don't know what you have done, but you have awoken a very dangerous spirit in Hutao as she takes down Von Karma. I don't know if Shahrazad's gonna be too happy about that, but Captain Falcon wins again. I don't know how many wins Captain Falcon has, but it's a lot. And I know how many losses he's had, it's 0. Bidden and Razor make their appearance, they get a W, a draw, and an injury. Mavuika gets the victory here in a very nice one-on-one, and this was... Alright, these March 7th open challenges, she's doing her job. She's doing her job. Incredible match against Athena, incredible match against Yukiko just this past Friday. Surprised she had the wherewithal to put together this incredible match as well. That is our show. And we're gonna end it real quick, just because it's been a long show. Captain Falcon's match with when Arise, Mr. Tenna made his way down to the ringside, began arguing with his rival. The distraction left Captain Falcon's back turned to his opponent and will now force him to keep his head on a swivel in his matches to come. That's true. Captain Falcon, for the first time, had someone come out to his detriment instead of to his aid. And then had someone come out to his aid. Gorey, injured in this matchup, still clear to compete, but should be worried about further injury, was definitely concussed here tonight. Poka also injured in that match. That does not surprise me. They had a pretty brutal match between the two. And lastly, Mavukia took the win tonight and offered a handshake to Miu. But Miu took that pretty hard and slapped it out of her face. She was like, I'm not here for that. Those two, they still got a little bad blood, I guess. I don't think Mavukia has that bad blood, but Miu certainly does. That is our show. That is AEW Rebellion, and that brings us to the end. I realized that on Friday, I did unfortunately have my mic unmuted for the ending, as I usually mute it. You guys heard one half of a call, and I understand some of you are still a little left in the dark because of it. Maskoto, at the discretion of the third law, wants to rehire Dottore. I'm currently at the Lamau, absolutely no way. What on earth? Haha, no, buddy. And Navia's in the same place. That's where we are right now. I hate it. And they have not really explained. I feel like we just need more answers from the third law. Can we get them, like, out here again? Maybe at, like, Rebellion Live? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we will see. That being said, very soon you will have a submission box, because there will be a fun little match at AV Mania. You guys will have the opportunity to put your voices in there, so stay tuned for that. OC Revolution is this coming Saturday, which means there is no Rebellion next Sunday. And I don't think there's Rebellion the next Sunday either, because there will be a Rebellion Live on that Friday. March will be defending, I guess technically next Saturday, and then the Friday after that. So, hey, it's gonna be a good time. Toodaloo Flight Crew, thank you for watching.